All right, hello. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about hand dexterity and priming the fingers to work a little bit better for you. The rehab drills that I know about hand dexterity are quite boring, so I think it's important that we stimulate our brains and fingers in a little bit different way. So first I want us to practice, let's just do an assessment. So we're just gonna practice the thumb and forefinger, index finger, and then go to the next one and really make sure that you're getting a contact. And then the next one, and then the next one. And then go ahead and do that a few more times where you're working through each of these. So this is kind of your traditional, you probably have gotten this in rehab before, where you're making contact with the thumb and forefinger. A really simple way to make this a little bit more, give you a little bit more feedback is to hold a piece of paper. So you're going to pinch the paper with the thumb and forefinger and then pinch and then go to the next one. So you have the ring finger and then, oh sorry, that was the middle finger and then ring finger and then the pinkies. So I'm not touching I'm only touching with the thumb and the finger that's next. And we're just gonna alternate back and forth, and that makes sure that you don't, if you don't pinch strong enough, it'll, right, like go through the fingers. So just making sure that you are doing that. Yep. Other ways, things that you can do are, just like paper cut priming, but holding the paper up and then catching it. So it's kind of more of like a reaction thing. And you can see, like, if you start down at the bottom of the paper and then let go of the paper and try to catch it, you can make lines. Okay, this is where I caught it the first time. And I'm gonna start at the bottom and I'm gonna see if my reaction can get faster. It was about the same as before. So, and then you can do that with all of your fingers too. So that side, see, that was very slow. There you go. Yep. And playing around, of course, with both sides. Forefinger, middle finger, ring finger. Okay. Yeah. Great. So that's some ways that you can make this touch a little bit more fun and interesting, just playing some games with yourself. The next thing is finger flicking. So you're going to basically fold your thumb on top of the fingernail and then flick. Yeah. So you have this flicking thing. So you're going to flick to about 10 on each finger, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then the next one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the next one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then you're gonna go through each finger and go backwards too. So and you want to be able to hear the flicking, so you can do it next to your ears to help you hear that flick feel. Yeah. Another thing you can do if you like a little bit more feedback is just use fold a piece of paper in half and then take all of every finger and do that, and you can use the sound as some feedback on how well you're able to get that opening. All right, so like for example, this feels different than that for me. Yeah, and then you're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Whoa, that sounds different, huh? Yeah, and we'll just do one more time. Okay. Another thing that you can do is just doing simple, like ripping the paper. So if you were to rip, let's do this. So we're gonna rip the paper down and try to only do like an inch or so, because we're gonna do something with these. Yep. So you're just going to tear, and you can try holding it with a different finger. You can also try ripping from the other hand. Good. And then tear each of these in half now. Great. Take each of the piece of papers and roll them up into like balls like that. This is dexterity in itself. And then we're gonna get to the fun part, childish part. So as you're doing it, you can think about using both hands to ball it up, or you can try just balling with one hand, which is hard. Oh man, my left side. Yeah. And then go ahead and just finish that up. And you want to get at least like 10 little wads. I remember doing this as a restaurant, at restaurants as a kid, like taking my soda straws and then bunching them up. Okay, just a couple more. Yeah, so you should have at least 10. Yeah. Then we're gonna line them up, just like that. Good. This is a fun way to practice, again, flicking. So then, firing, we're just gonna go index finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky finger, index finger, middle finger, index finger, ring finger, pinky finger. Good. You can make it even more fun by setting up a target. There you go. It's awesome fun games for finger dexterity. Have fun.